Welcome to Maintaining Wellbeing, Session 3. This series of workshops are based on the 5 ways to wellbeing. In the first 2 sessions, we discovered connection and learning. In this session, we'll be looking at how we can become more present and broaden our awareness. Our focus will be take notice. In this unsettled period, we might find ourselves worrying and getting caught up in our unhelpful thoughts and feelings. Take notice simply means actively bringing our attention and awareness to the present moment, being interested in the world around us and ourselves, and being curious and savouring the moment by using our senses of sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. Today we hope to give you some ideas of activities that help increase our awareness, as well as dedicate some time to practice mindfulness. Before we begin, grab a pen and paper. There are 2 main avenues we can take to increase our awareness. Externally, to engage fully with the world around us. For example, being aware of nature, the changing seasons, and the night sky. Being aware of the colours, the sounds, the feel and taste of life around us. Or our internal world, to explore our inner workings, our thoughts and feelings, being aware of our body, mind, and behaviours. We will first practice a 3-minute self-check-in. When we are connecting with our internal world, we simply check in and acknowledge how we feel in this moment. Within the practice, we are not trying to change or judge how we feel. We allow our focus to gently rest on each area, acknowledge the experience in this moment, and then we move on. We aim to approach any feelings and sensations with curiosity and compassion. And although we may feel relaxed, remember the aim of mindfulness is focused awareness. And lastly, if your mind wanders, acknowledge where it went and bring your attention back to the meditation. So find a space where you won't be disturbed. Ideally, sit in an upright but comfortable position. So getting into a comfortable seated position, and take a couple of slow, deep breaths. And let's start to really connect with our body and our breath. And on your next out breath, take your focus to your shoulders. How do they feel right now? Do they feel stiff or achy? Or maybe they feel hunched up? Just be curious and acknowledge how you're holding yourself in this moment. And on another exhale, allow your shoulders to soften and relax. You may feel the urge to move your shoulders, maybe rolling them backwards and forwards. If so, just notice any sensations in those movements. And now just dropping your shoulders and just settling your focus there. How do they feel now? Do you notice any difference, or do they feel the same? Now shift your focus and take in the whole of the body. Approach your body with curiosity. What might your body be saying to you?
How does it feel? Is there lightness or heaviness? Maybe you feel energized or want to move your body, or maybe you don't feel much at all. Remember, we are seeing what is present in this moment, so everything and anything is relevant and can be acknowledged. On another exhale, shift your attention to any thoughts that might be arising. What is currently going on in your mind? Not judging the thoughts, but simply watching them like passing clouds. Is the mind quiet, still, or busy and distracted? Just spending a moment checking in with what thoughts are circling around. And lastly, let's just check in with how we feel right now. What is our mood like? So we may feel sad or frustrated, or maybe content. Or maybe again we're not feeling anything, but that can still be acknowledged. And when you're ready, you can take a longer inhale and a longer exhale, maybe an inward smile. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
So take a moment now to reflect on your experience. What sensations or feelings arose? Maybe you recognize your body is tired, or that you feel anxious today. With this knowledge, we can give ourselves the time to rest or engage in activities that may help reduce those anxious feelings. Consider what thoughts came to mind and how you feel after the meditation. Press pause and note down your experience. What are the benefits of mindfulness? If you were to follow a simple guided practice each morning, how might it help? For example, time just for me helps me to feel calm and more peaceful, helps boost my mood. Again, press pause and note down your answers. Here are some more benefits. Greater clarity to make decisions, improved attention, increased resilience, empathy for self and others, enhanced creativity, reduced feelings of loneliness. Research shows that when mindfulness is practiced regularly, it can help our physical health. Can you think of any physical benefits? Note down your answers now. Lowers blood pressure, helps to reduce chronic pain, improves sleep, and lowers our heart rate. Being in nature. Nature is all around us and a resource we can tap into to increase our awareness and appreciation. Nature provides a space of calm, of beauty, and of connection. Even if you're in the heart of the city, we can still marvel at a sunset, or if you're up early, a sunrise. Beauty can be found in the buildings, churches, parks, or green spaces. What do you notice that is different to your surroundings since the restrictions? What can you hear now there is less noise pollution? How does the environment feel? What does the air smell like? We will now try a short meditation to help tune into our senses. It's ideal if you can do this meditation outside, However, you can always open a window or simply connect with your senses where you are right now.
In this mindfulness practice, you can either remain seated or you can move around. So you might be near an open window, perhaps in your living room, or maybe you're in your garden. No matter where you are, you can still tune in and connect with your senses. Throughout this meditation, you can press pause at any time to fully immerse yourself in each of the 5 senses. So let's first just take a couple of slow, deep breaths. And if safe to do so, gently close your eyes. Closing our eyes helps us to hone in on our other senses. And we're first going to focus in on our sense of sound. So if you're wearing headphones, you might wish to remove them at this point. And you're simply going to focus on the sounds that are around you. What can you hear? Are the sounds close by or far away? Can you hear birds or the hum of traffic, or maybe a ticking clock? Just listening to each and every sound. Now taking another deep breath and just noticing the sensation of air in your nostrils as we start to focus in on our sense of smell. So, is there any scent in the air? Just taking a couple of breaths through your nose just to see whether we can identify any subtle smells. Does the air smell clean and fresh, or perhaps stale? What is the quality of the air like? It's okay if you cannot sense any smell. Just remember, we're simply noticing. So now we're going to move on to our sense of taste. So opening your mouth and taking a breath in through your mouth and then gently closing your mouth to see whether you can sense any taste. Maybe rolling your tongue around your mouth just to see what you can identify. Maybe your morning coffee or tea. Perhaps there's a metallic taste. Or maybe you can't quite identify the taste. Just acknowledging what you notice in this moment. Now moving on to our sense of sight, so gently opening your eyes and taking in your surroundings. So whether you're by a window or in your living room, just observe all the colours and shapes that you see, like you've never seen this image before. What do you notice? Maybe take some time to look to your right to fully explore, and then to your left. Perhaps let your eyes look up and then gently down. Just taking in your surroundings. Lastly, we're going to use our sense of touch. So finding something nearby, a cushion, or maybe just using your hands together, or if you're outside, maybe your feet on the grass. So just connecting with our physical sense of touch. What sensations do you feel? So if it's your fingers touching the palm of your hand, for example, how does it feel? Does it feel smooth? Is there dryness, or is it rough? Does it tickle? Just really connecting with each and every sensation. Just exploring our sensation of touch. And now taking a couple more breaths. And when you're ready, you can return back to the presentation.
So this simple technique of engaging fully with our senses allows our mind to relax and helps us connect with our bodies and the world around us. Jot down your experience of using your senses. Again, you might like to press pause here. So let's think of some everyday activities that you can do more mindfully. For example, making your morning cup of coffee or tea, or brushing your teeth, or taking a shower. All of these activities can be done using your 5 senses and are easily incorporated into your daily life. Here are some other activities. You could start with a daily check-in, or explore a new walk with you using your 5 senses. Try arts and crafts, or pick one of your 5 senses and explore it fully. So take in a landscape, listen to birds, or the rain, or the wind in the trees. Really enjoy a piece of chocolate. Try a hand massage, or smell some flowers on your walk, or use essential oils. Make a note of the activities that you would like to try out over the coming weeks. The following are more formal ways to practice mindfulness, where you need to specifically set some time aside. These activities can also help broaden your awareness. So yoga and Tai Chi, breathing exercises, guided meditations, or doing a simple mantra. So let's recap. Taking notice is about being present with the here and now. It's about engaging with the world around us, connecting with ourselves and our 5 senses. If we practice regularly, it can help boost our mental health and physical well-being. And we can practice everyday activities mindfully, or we can incorporate some formal practices into our lives. So whilst exploring and engaging more fully with your surroundings, why not capture your experiences and send your photos of things you've noticed? A cobbled side street, cloud formations, trees, fields, or a sunset, or wildlife. Share with us your moments of taking notice. And if you're feeling really creative, write a few words with your photo. For more resources, please visit our website for tools and our YouTube link. You might be particularly interested in writing with senses, or mindful art, or breathing exercises. You can also use some other resources like the Headspace app, or look up Mindfulness in a Frantic World. Our next workshop will be on maintaining well-being, session 4. We'll focus on being active, so keeping our bodies moving and motivating ourselves. We look forward to seeing you again soon.